Okay, they have specified it is a front view. Okay, so now they have given all fillets are radius 3. Let it we will see afterwards. Okay? Now if you look at front view, if you get the shadow here, now you're going to get I'm drawing it as approximately, not an exactly. Now you will get a difference here because there is some gap here. Okay, now this is what your front view. Okay, this is what front view, right? Now if you look at left view, now based on dimensions from here to here it is a 50. Now, now this is what a center point here. Now it is the same for the circular object. Now if you look out to the dimensions here, so it is a 15 plus 12, it is 27, right? And from here it is 27. Okay. Now the distance here it is an more here, 50. That means you are going to get a side view. I'll just draw approximate here. This is side view. Okay. So now this dimension is, it is about pi 60. Okay. Now this dimension is it is about 48. Now this dimension, right? This is what approximately your left view. Now what will get a top view? I will just draw here top view. Now I will draw it exactly to some colors you can easily identify. Okay. Now this is what front view is over, left side view is. Let's go for top view. So now you will get in two circles here of this and this. You will get in rectangle bar, okay, because of this cylinder or circular. You will get in this rectangle because of this protruded portion. Then you will get this rectangle, okay, rectangle. That is what rectangle of this portion, and you have a one tapped hole here. Okay? You have one tapped hole. This is what front view. Now what I got here, all these portions are visible portions. All these portions are visible portions, right? So you have some hidden portions. So you can look out hidden portions when you complete the model. Now, in this case, what I'll do, I will break out the features as an individual here. I'll make this as a one component, and I'll make this as another one component. Okay, I'll make this as another one component, and rest you need to join these two components with the help of this middle portion. In this case, this portion has a circular cross section, It is placed in horizontal direction. This portion is a regular cross section which is placed in a vertical direction. So now this portion is of a rectangle nature. Rectangle, that is what square nature, right? So now it is a little bit difficulty. Okay. Now let us look out here. So how I'm going to start? Okay. Shall I start? Okay. So start Catia. Okay. Start mechanical design. I'll go for part design. Okay. So now in this case, I'll go for the pad here. Okay. Now I'll select here sketch. I will click on this XZS plane here. Now the mirroring here has been taken place in reverse way. Okay. So what I'll do now to get this one, what I'll do, I'll go for first sketch. I'll go for sketch on this ZX plane. What I'll draw in this sketch, it is 36 bar 48. Okay, just to draw one rectangle here. I'll go for dimensions. This has to be 48. Okay. Now this has to be 36. Now I'll constrain here. So I'll provide dimensions here. This is what exactly middle 24. And now look out the hole position. So hole position is there 18 mm. It is what 18 mm. 18 mm. Right? Okay. Next you have a bottom portion here. So what is the portion from this hole to center portion of this hole by 12? It is 50 mm. Okay. Then you have an circle here of radius 15. Right. I'll go for offset here. Offset. I'll select this one. Now distance is how much? 50 minus 18. Okay. 50 minus 18. Now look out. Position of this hole has to be 15 mm from this left side edge. I'll take a line here. And I'll go for offset. Distance has to be 15. Now you got a center point. Now you got a center point to draw those two circles. So it is what diameter 12. Okay, radius 6. So today I'm trying with complex geometries. Let us take line endpoint here. Now select this and this, go for constraints, make it a tangents. Now trim out unwanted portion. Okay. Now as you look out, it has been not touched here. Now go for trim. Now exit sketch. Okay. Fit. So now I'll make it as a pad. Pad. Okay, geometry used for constructions. You must specify the constructions. Okay. Let us see what will happen. Okay, I'll go for mirror exchange. Now distance has to be 24. Now, can you find out where you have an problem here? Just someone say. So we made a mistake here and here. Now let us edit this sketch. So now provide dimensions. Okay. Now let us see what happened to this one. This is 12. This is 15. Okay. Nine. It is right. Now you constrain. Let it. What is already given. Now select this one and this one. So make it as a collinear. Okay. Now you got a difference here. Now you got a difference. So that is a problem we are facing. Okay. Now let us select endpoint of this one and endpoint of this one. apply. Yes, it apply. So how much distance it has to come? Otherwise, we'll select from the point here. Now select this and this, make it as a concentricity. Okay, right? Point is missing. Is 15 correct? Okay, 15 is correct. So let us select and select this one. So make it as a tangent. Now just delete this line. Okay, take a one more line. This is end point. Click here. Again, it has some problem. Let us go for pad. You will get. So what are the okay? Edit sketch. So can you use any other options? Can you use any other options to get this diagram? Right. You can use tangential lines. Okay. Click here. Go for tangential lines. Pick. Now tangential lines. I think it's going to not work here. Okay. It has to. It is not relevant with the point or line because we'll see what will happen. We'll go for exit. We'll go for pad. Several openings. Here it is a problem. The most difficult thing is the constraining. Look out here. Okay. Now select this and this, make them as a tangency. Okay. Now go for trim. Select this. Sorry, it has taken. Okay, now it has been taken. Okay. So it has a little change. Let us see how it is going to appear. So it has been little deflected. Let it be. Now what are the dimensions? Let us go for changing its definition. So you need a mirror extent. On each side it has to be 24 mm. On each side it has to be 24 mm. Now, what is the next portion? Now from this center point to this center point, it has an distance of 36 plus 84. That means 120 mm you need to get these two circular holes. Okay. Let us see what I'll do. Now I'll go for pad. I'll go for select sketch. I will select XY plane. I'll use fit option. Okay. I'll use fit option. Now look out. On which side you need to draw? You need to draw on left hand side. Okay? You need to draw on left hand side. Okay, you will just look at one more time. Now on this side, you need on this side. Okay. So otherwise, if you're getting confusion, first you draw the sketch, then you go for the pad option. That is one also okay. I will go for a hair sketch because you won't get confusion. Okay. I've gone for sketch here. Now I will draw two circles. One circle diameter is how much? 60. It is radius 30. We have one more circle. Its diameter is 25. That means 12.5. Right? Now provide dimensions. This has to be 120. Right? Now I'll select this one and this one. I'll go for constraints. I'll make it as a concentricity. I'll just exit here. Okay. Now go for pad. Select this one. I'll go for mirror extend. Select this one. Okay. Now what is the overall height here? Overall height is 54 mm. That means on each side you need 27 mm. Oh shit. I think we got a wrong placement. Now it has to come on this side. We have to on this side. Let us edit sketch. It has to come on this side. It has to come on this side. Right. Just look out. I'll go for now translate. No duplicate option. Okay. Okay. What is the next thing? Next, you need to draw some solid portion here. This portion which has to connect up to this hollow cylinder. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll go for pad here. Okay. Now I'll select the sketching plane as this one. Okay. Sketching plane as this one. Make your model to an wireframe. Now provide dimensions here. It is 0, 0. And what is the diameter here? It is the diameter is 30. Someone says instead of wireframe, what is your suggestion? We can hide the pad. Okay, you can hide the pad, no problem. Now we just look out. Now it has to be placed here, but it is taking dimensions here. Let us edit sketch. Let us edit sketch. Okay. Delete this one. Circle. Now we can provide with dimensions also. It is what 18, 0, circle 1. Okay. Go for dimension up to next. Preview. Close. Let us edit this pad. So dimensions. It's 50. Oh, let's take the center point. That. Let's go for dimensions. Hmm. No. Getting a little confusion here. I don't know why its views are getting in a wrong way. Wait for 2 minutes. I'll reset the views. Okay, I will go for again pad here. Now I will select sketching plane as this one. Okay. Is there anybody have the idea how to change this perspective view to normal view? Do you have any idea? Anybody? Okay, we'll go for parallel view here. Right? Now you can draw easily. The perspective is making a little bit confusion. Okay. So now it is a 30. Okay. So from this top edge to this, we'll pick a center point here. We'll pick a center point. This has to be 18. Right? Exit. Okay. You go for dimension up to next year. Now you have got a model. One more thing is you need to go for this hook shape here. You need to go for hook shape. Now to get this one, you check out the dimensions from here. Pole to this position is a 36. Now we'll go for pad. Now we'll select Z explain. Okay. Sketch as Z explain. Now it has been rotated. Now it has been rotated. Now we need to draw the profile in a such a way that now we'll take a line. Okay. And I will make this line as a reference line. Reference line. So pole position is 36. Okay. I'll go for dimensions. With this one, this has to be 36. Right? Now what is the height here? Height. Height. Okay. Now this is what 30 mm here. I think it is a 15 height. Okay. From this top surface of a cylinder, it is 15 height. I'll go for offset. I will just draw one line here. I'll just draw one line. Okay. I'll just draw one line. So what will do? I will take measurement here. It's taking from center point. Let it be. Now this has to be 30. Now this has to be 30. Now you take a circle here. You just draw. Radius is 18. Radius is 18. Now this has to be not construction purpose. Okay. Then okay, one more hole is there. It is of diameter 18 mm. So we'll see afterwards. Okay. We'll see afterwards. I'll go for offset here. I will select this line. I will place it 30 mm downside. Now, okay. I'll just draw one line here. Okay. I'll just draw one line. Okay. Because you need to trim and have an the extra portion. Okay. Now take a line here. From this quadrant point, you just drop here. Okay. And again, you take a profile, or you take a line. You just drop here. Then take line from this end point. Just make it as a tangent. Make it as a tangent. We select this and this tangents. Now remove unwanted portion here. Now exit sketch. This component cannot be used in an extrusion operation. Choose a wire that is not self-intersecting. Okay. So got a error here. We got a error. Let us go for editing sketch. Now just look out closely. Okay. Now what will do? I will trim here. Now exit. Okay. Now what is the thickness of that portion? It is of 12 mm. Okay. We'll go for mirror extent. Distance as 6. Preview. Oh. right? Now you make a hole here. You just make a hole. I'll go for hole. Now I'll select this surface. Okay. Now what is the hole diameter here? Hole dimension is 18 mm. It has to through. Okay. So diameter is 18. Now we click on positioning sketch here. Okay. Positioning sketch. Now select the center point and this R. Then you go for constraints. Make it as a concentricity. Okay. Say OK. Then you exit sketch portion. Then you have a preview. Then say OK. Next. I think this side portion is over. You need to make a cutout here. Okay? Cutout. Let us observe here. It is a through hole 18 mm. Through hole 18 mm. Now I will go for hole here. Okay. I will select this surface. Now position of sketch. Position of sketch. Okay. So select this and this. Go for dimensions. Now this has to be 24 mm. Okay. And from here to here, dimension. This has to be how much? 18 mm. This has to be 18 mm. Right? Exit. Now the extrusion type up to next. Okay. You have here up to the next surface. Now to last, it's going to cut completely. It's going to cut completely. Whether it is a, it is not visible. Just say that it is a through hole.